In this video, I'm coming to show you how I made this delicious pizza from scratch at home. So please watch this video to an end. I'm using half glass of warm water, half tablespoon of sugar, and 1 tablespoon of dry active yeast. Mix this together very well. And please note that you don't need to use a very hot water or a very cold water. The water should be warm, and it's the warmness that's going to activate our yeast to make that perfect pizza dough. So here I'm using 2 cups of flour. This is hard flour or bread flour. They are all the same. So I sieved the 2 cups of flour and added 1 teaspoon of salt. Then I added half tablespoon of sugar to it and gave it a very good mix. You won't buy pizza dough anymore after you watch this video. So see, after about 5 minutes, there is this bubbles on top of our yeast. That means that the yeast is well activated and ready to be used for that pizza dough. So I'm coming to mix it to form the dough at this point. So I added 1 spoon of olive oil. You can use vegetable oil or any type of oil at all that you have. It was a bit dry, so I added a little more water to continue mixing the dough. It will take you about 5 minutes to get the dough to be in this form. So at this point, our dough is in a perfect condition. So I put some flour on my work surface and kneaded it with my finger, as you are seeing in the video. After kneading it for about 3 to 5 minutes, I got the exact texture that I needed. You are going to use your finger to press on the dough. If it bounces back, that means that you've got the right dough for your pizza. So I poured some olive oil in a bowl and brushed it so that the dough doesn't stick on the bowl when we put it away. So I brushed some olive oil on top of the dough as well so that the dough doesn't become dry. So after this, I use my plastic to cover it. I'm going to set this aside for about 45 minutes to 1 hour. So as my dough is aside, I'm coming to make my pizza sauce. I can decide to buy the sauce, but I just want to make everything from scratch. So here are my vegetables. I'm going to blend them. So after blending it to a smooth texture, here is it. I'm using my onion into oil, stirred it very well, and poured my tomato puree or tomato paste inside the oil and stirred it for about 5 minutes. So as the tomato was half cooked, I now poured in the spices or the veggies that I just blended and gave it a very good stir on a low heat so that the under of my sauce doesn't burn. So I covered it, and see, after I covered it for some 10 minutes on a low heat, here is our sauce. So I'm coming to add these spices. They are mixed herbs, all-purpose seasoning, and chicken stock. So here is everything that I mixed together. I poured it into my sauce and continued stirring it again. This sauce is always in my home. You can use it to eat pasta, rice, even jollof rice, anything. So at this point, you can see our sauce is ready. So I added some fresh basil and celery to give it that amazing flavor. So I'm setting this aside. Our pizza sauce is ready now. So I'm going to check on my dough to see how it is. So look at it now. Our dough has doubled in size. So this is exactly how we need it. So you need to give it a punch it, and then Sprinkle some flour on your work surface and put it on it. If you've watched this video to this point, please give it a like and share it for others to see. I'm not asking you for money or anything. I just want you to like this video and share it so others can also learn something good from it. So after I rolled the dough, look at how it is. Now I'm coming to use my hand to try to fit it into the pan to have that beautiful round shape. You see how beautiful our dough is looking. Yeah, so I use my fingers trying to, put everything into the pan very well. So I brushed some olive oil on top of my dough. So I brushed it, and it was finally okay for me to continue. So at this point, I used the fork to make a small hole. This is going to make our pizza not to bubble up. So after you make the hole inside with the fork, you are coming to now spread your pizza sauce. So see how our pizza sauce is looking so cool, so nice, so beautiful. So I spread everything on the dough evenly. And after that, I spread my mozzarella on it. At this point, you can add any toppings at all. If it's beef, chicken, anything, but I got some pepperonis at home, so I decided to use it. So I spread it on it as you are seeing. Then I cut some ham and spread it on it as well. At this point, just do everything that you want to do. Put every toppings at all that you want. So this is black and green olives. I sprinkle it on it as well. And then added some colorful bell peppers to it to give it a very nice and attractive look. So see, at this point, I sprinkle the remaining mozzarella to the top, and our pizza is ready now to go into the oven. Now have a look, see how beautiful our pizza is looking. I cut it with the pizza cutter and we had this for lunch and everyone enjoyed it. See how fluffy and soft and delicious it looks like. I hope you've learned something great from me today. Thank you so much. Please like, comment and share for others to see. Thank you so much. Bye.